Alright, we're back with Witcher 2. With me tonight is Zada. Say hi
Hey.
whenever you're ready.
I just did.
Let's see, we're going with this save to import. And let's see if I actually remember the controls for this. What the? Oops. I said I was gonna go into the tutorial, which I didn't mean to. Well, this will help me with the controls, I guess.
Damned leaky boat.
Tutorial
My
mode
boots are
engaged.
soaked. Yet another boggy shithole.
Tutorial mode, which disables certain controls until it tells you how to do them.
Oh, that's always annoying.
Who are you?
Jeez,
I'm not gonna hurt you. Will you let me look at your wounds?
Odd. You don't resemble a traveling preacher. Oh, damn the dogs, it hurts to talk. I wager my armor's the only thing keeping me in one piece.
I'll find some help.
Futile, I'm afraid. Around here, folk don't open their doors to strangers. You would do well to find my squire. I'd like to thrash his hide for fleeing from those corpse eaters. Consider it my final wish.
I found his body by the river. Listen, let me brew you a health potion. You're no witcher, so it could kill you. But if I'm not mistaken, you already think you're dead. There's a slim chance that your body will quell the toxins and regenerate.
I'll expire in this hole before I let someone turn me into a mutant.
That's not how it works. Stay calm and lie still. I need to find some herbs.
Hang on. Sound. I'm gonna drop these both down because everything is really loud, despite the fact that I have the master volume down super far. Let's see. Oh wait, I just looked over that and now I don't remember how you open the alchemy. I'm gonna nope. Oh, this is gonna be a problem. How do you... It's control? Why is control the quick menu?
Knock back this potion. Try not to vomit. Drink it. You're still alive, so that bodes well. But you've got a ways to go before you're at full health. Now you have to sit and wait. You're no mutant, so it'll be a couple of days before you recover and we can get you out of here.
Thank you, Witcher. Oh, hallowed grief!
Didn't have the chance earlier. I'm Geralt of Rivia.
Bolton of Ironfoot. I wanted to try my luck in the arena, but some corpse eaters surprised me. My horse reared and I came crashing down in full armor. They pounced upon me with their claws. Though broken, I managed to drive them off and crawl here. Pitiful story, but there it is.
That could mean some paid work for me.
So
Doubtful.
goes the tutorial.
If the corpses weren't eaten, they would
Slowly.
rot, emit a stench, and breed pestilence.
Gotta love that
Damn the
tutorial
dogs.
section.
Yep.
Those who fall in the arena,
I just remember there's a
their
part
bodies are
later
cast
where
into the
things
ravine.
screw up.
the
and
dead
I
off a
end
little
up
in
doing
terms of
something
diversion,
wrong.
I'm afraid. Except perhaps to monsters.
Get well, Bolton of Ironford, and farewell.
You must take my invitation. If but half of what I've heard about witches is true, you ought to manage well in the arena.
Thanks, Bolton.
I thank you. And now, Geralt of Rivia, if you've no objection, I would finally like to get some sleep.
There, maybe now I can hear things without deafening myself.
Always a good thing.
And I can now hear you over things.
Also a nice thing.
Who stalks the night? Be
I
gone,
guess
cursed
depending on
soul,
your
or I'll
opinion.
stick the hounds on ya!
Got corpse eaters on this side, so I'll take your hounds any day.
A jester, eh? You're all jesters. You all think you're droll till you enter the arena. No room for joking around in there.
I'm not trying to be funny. I'm soaked and I'm freezing. Let me in.
Ah, a vampire. I'll not let a bloodsucker in. Oh, no. I've got eels in garlic here. What do you say to that?
I'll gladly submit to the eels and garlic trial, and the running water trial, and the beer trial.
Who knows what you are? Evil crawls the night, corrupting the righteous. I'll wait for morn, for the cock to crow. If the rising sun don't scare you off, I'll let you in.
You want me to wait here? You there! All right. Let's find a place to rest.
I always set my phone down, and then I always look for it, and then I'm like, where did I set it? I just set it right directly beside myself, and I haven't fucking moved.
Oh, that's always fun.
Still
I
there,
need it for
foul
references,
soul?
'cause,
Yeah, I'm still here. And the cock has crowed. As far as
light
being
bulbs on my
foul,
computer
well,
are
I
out,
may
so I
smell
have
a
to
bit.
sit
Has
over
it
on
got
the
an
bed in order to
invitation?
actually be able to
It
see
has.
the draw.
Then it may enter. Good luck to it in the arena.
I mean, it doesn't matter if digital, but I'm doing traditional right now, so it does matter.
Oh, dodge rolling. I'm gonna forget about this in a minute.
Is it bad that every time I hear the word dog, I still think of Dragon Ball Super?
Oh, it's right before. Okay. That's a finicky timing. Yeah. Why can I not select Igni? Which do you want me to use?
No.
Oh, you want Quen this time. Okay, fine. Why didn't you say that?
Shit, you stink.
I'd rather just do the regular casting instead of holding a number key.
You wouldn't be learning anything.
Yeah, but I could also not have to fuck up my wrist trying to reach across the whole fucking keyboard for that. Oh hey, presents. Presents for more tutorial lessons that I'm going to forget about or ignore. Let's see. then comes the fun bit where I have to figure out how mutagens get applied to things. Yeah, here we get to the part where I don't remember how anything works, because where do you apply mutagens? It's in this, but I don't know anything else. Is it a button key? What is it? Hey, here's one that actually has it. Yeah, let me get the fucking chest. Oh, that was all it actually wanted me to do. Well, I could do that. It's just combat. Or I could actually get on with the game. So I'm just gonna get on with the game. Yeah. So here we actually get the intro cutscene. I'm so glad I turned the volume down.
Come on, Sixes. Daddy needs you. Oh, shit. Ha! 20 orange to Grandad. Looky there, he's awake. You daft! Don't go in there! Shut it, he's in chains, can't do a thing. Am I right, Master Geralt? Roll again! Why? The dice didn't roll! Calling me a cheat? Take it back. Look, he's awake again. Monster Slayer, my ass. A regular Horson.
His legs aren't even bound. What's stopping him from taking you guys?
Mages who experiment on him. Fuck's sake, they plough witches come the equinox. That's how they get those spooky eyes.
Enough! Take him down and put him in the interrogation room.
I thought you died.
I'm not so easy to kill. I don't believe we've been introduced. Vernon Roach.
Fuck you.
Nasty. But after we've been through so much.
Same side of the barricade then. Opposite sides of the table now.
You can change that.
You want me to sit on your lap?
Vess! Unshackle him. You will tell me everything you remember. The entire assault. And all that happened in the Solar.
And if I refuse?
I shall have to beat you. I've commanded the Special Forces for a while. Got good at beating others. You're a Witcher. You'd endure much.
You better believe it.
Worst case scenario, you'll suffer through it, go back to your cell, and tomorrow, they'll publicly gut you, skin you, and hang you.
Just like that? For nothing?
No. For Temeria.
Downright praiseworthy. Where should I start?
It was a long day. I wish to hear the important bits.
Guess
Just
we'll
so
start
we're
with the
clear on
morning.
this, I was not eager to go into battle, but Foltest is not someone you refuse.
Maybe I should have put a
Witcher,
warning before
are you up?
this.
His Majesty,
shit
King of
happening.
Temeria,
Triss is
Ponsar,
completely naked.
Mahakam, and Sodden, Senior Protector of Bruges, summons
I
Master
could've warned
Geralt
you
to
about
appear
that one.
before him.
I
God,
figured it
leave
was
it
going to happen
shortly.
eventually, but I kind of
Sorry
forgot it
to
happened
intrude
this
like this,
early.
milady, but the King...
We heard you.
A pleasant day to you, milady. Witcher.
Stupid war. Could have been such a beautiful morning.
A war can never be stupid when waged by your king.
They've cleared the forests, they're pillaging nearby villages, and they'll soon be murdering each other en masse. Why? Because Foltest's having a spat with the mother of his bastard twins. This is a really stupid war, Triss.
Bastards or not, the children are still royal blood. The Lavalettes are an old Temerian dynasty, and the mix is sufficient basis to vie for the crown. History has known stranger contenders.
Which doesn't change the fact that
I know. Foltest and the other northern monarchs are neither the smartest nor the most refined, but they're kings, one of whom we serve.
And I'll see Foltest is summoned, protect him if need be. But once the castle falls, we leave.
Did you dream of the Wild Hunt again?
Mm-hmm. I get the feeling that dream's important. Running frantically through the forest. The Wild Hunt. They're the last things I remember. I wake up and try to relive the dream and the memory, hoping I'll find some guidance. Some clue to grab onto. Something that'll help me recover my memory.
Dreams can be very powerful. Some people claim they can even shape reality.
People claim a lot of things. The problem is, it's often nonsense.
We'll know in time. I'm sure of it.
One of the scouts swears he saw a dragon down by the river. Claims he ran into a Scoia'tael unit. That would have been it if the dragon hadn't swooped down. The elves apparently bowed in prayer and he escaped.
A dragon? In the midst of civilization? Please. Besides, does it matter? Witchers don't hunt dragons. Or has something changed?
Nothing's changed. And you're right. It's probably not a dragon. Although it could be a forktail or a slizzard. Maybe even an overgrown wyvern.
The scout ran into some elves and scurried away. That's how that story begins and ends.
The unlucky assassin? How did the autopsy go?
It was a nightmare. In the months since you killed him, the king's medics poked around in his corpse like a bunch of amateurs. What arrived in that cart? Well, I wouldn't even call it a corpse.
Foltest has some trust issues. Did you learn anything?
His pupil suggested he could probably see in the dark as well as you. I couldn't put an age on him.
The killer snuck past all the guards and nearly killed Foltest and me a month ago. And now you tell me he was a witcher?
Possibly. I'm just saying what the autopsy showed. I haven't told anyone, nor do I plan to. I know what it could do to you if it got out. You might be a savior, a king's witcher now, but masters can be as fickle as the cults they ride.
OBS is apparently disconnecting. No, there it goes.
All right. Time to look to the lustful king and his stupid war.
I'll join you later.
Let me check something real quick.
out of
Boy,
him.
it's that Witcher.
themselves
Geralt
on the
of
walls.
Rivia ought to know about amulets.
Witcher, sir.
Trebuchet.
I bet 10 that Vados won't live to see more.
No, wait, I need to go this way.
Word is, way up north, there's a tribe of wildmen.
I'm gonna turn the volume down a little bit more. Just the sound volume. Dialogue volume is fine.
Whereas you'll have your trousers protecting your junk.
But Sergeant, there's a river in the way.
Those trebuchets are fucking pounding the pulp
With
out
full
of them.
death to
The king, he
victory!
waits near the machine. No reason to go in here.
We'll skin them alive!
A beautiful day for battle. Fear not, Excellency. We're out of range of their arbalists.
I am no warrior, sire. I must admit, I prefer to joust verbally or with a pen, the emissary of peace that I am.
Hogwash! Finally! Traitors of the realm boil tar on the walls while you dally with the royal advisor.
How may I assist you, sire?
We mount an assault today, and you'll be at my side. Follow me, gentlemen. Let's not keep the traitors waiting.
Sire, you said we were out of range.
That was a ballista, Excellency. Its arms strengthened with bronze plates and strung with horsehair. It can propel heavy bolts up to a mile away. A deadly and very costly weapon. An experienced crew can cock and release 2 bolts each minute. Yet it has one flaw.
Your Grace, please take cover.
The recoil of the arms is so strong upon firing that the weapon shifts. It simply cannot hit the same spot twice.
I had no idea Your Grace was a learned military engineer.
I'm not. I gave the Baroness those ballistae 2 years ago for her birthday.
Sire,
What say you, Excellency, of men who live in spite of such wounds?
And what say you, Your Grace, of soldiers who...
those who did this live no more.
Master Geralt, I wish to converse with you once the storm of battle has subsided.
Forgive me, Excellency, but I plan to leave the royal court as soon as possible.
Might I know why?
Too often they take me for someone I'm not.
What do they call you, soldier? Wait. You served with me at Brenneran during our foray into the Pontar Valley. Norman Sador. Still an arbalist?
Yes, sir. Fight has not been kind to me.
Ha! Norman Sador. For your years of faithful service to the crown, I appoint you Decurion of the Arbalists. Onwards, gentlemen. No reason to dawdle.
One sec. There we go.
Forgive my candor, Your Majesty, but I must ask, what fate awaits the royal bastards when...
They're my children. If I hear bastard one more time, someone will die. Painfully.
Your Grace, forgive me. But the laws of succession are irrefutably clear.
Piss on the laws. I'll change them if need be. Above all, I'll not allow a band of treacherous barons to use my children as their banner.
Your Majesty is entirely within his rights.
Thanks to Geralt of Rivia, my daughter Ada is alive, and is now the wife of Radovid of Redania.
I see.
I fear you do not, Excellency. The Midget King merely awaits my demise.
I am certain King Radovid of Redania wishes Your Majesty a long and healthy life.
That wasn't even amusing, Excellency. The old families will never accept a Redanian on my throne. Ada will have to content herself with Redania.
I understand. The issue of succession remains unresolved. Your Grace, I request your permission to retire.
You have it. Black One's in my camp before a battle. What has the world come to? Nothing would make me happier than returning his shriveled head to Emir in a sack. But Triss Merigold insisted I be patient and courteous. Was I?
as much as
I
could be
couldn't have handled
expected.
it better myself.
I always knew you were one of us. And bugger what folks say. They talked about Ada no end.
How he goes.
Have you learned anything about the assassin?
A slow boil of dialogue.
Nothing new, sire. A month's passed and we don't know any more than we knew when we began. This investigation's going nowhere.
My agents have learned little also.
I know it's good.
But
once
we'll
the
find
game
the
gets
culprits.
going,
It's just a
but-
question of time.
Yeah, it's just a matter of waiting for the
Now,
game
for the
to
battle.
get going.
I want you at my side today. Then you may go where you please.
Thank you, sire.
Where are you aiming, imbeciles? Soldier! Spyglass! What is going on up there? The gods! Count Etcheverry! Catch, Witcher. Aim for the rogue with the red plume. Not 6 months ago, he swore eternal friendship to me. Quickly! How much higher?
Oh, let's see if I can aim this correctly.
2.5 degrees.
Might be a little high. Or low. Hard to say, I don't know. Nope, just great missed.
Did we hit the bastard?
He ducked.
Damn it! We'll get him on the walls. Follow me, Witcher!
Now, I ran the intro when I was testing out the game for making sure I could get everything set up the way I wanted. And I screwed up that shot then too. Oh well.
You know, Witcher, I'm prepared to forgive Louisa. All she need do is to kneel before her king.
Very noble of you.
Are you mocking me? Never mind. I'm certain Louisa will realize her mistakes. Besides, children should have a mother.
I'm lost.
It's quite simple. Louisa and I had a bit of a tiff. She made demands I could not fulfill. Understand?
I think so.
Count Etcheverry and others immediately intervened, all noble, all sympathetic. They claimed the evil king would take her children. They would protect them, even place them on the throne. And the Baroness was duped. Her motherly love used. In truth, they desire privileges that would weaken the throne.
Taking orders, smash your foe. Coin and country, there your wife. And a long road at Jitso. Look alive, men! Hail to the king! Where the hell are we headed? To battle! What the fuck do we want? Victory! This I like! Eyes on the bridge! We're nearly there! Weapons at the ready!
That tower was ridiculous.
It was designed to break the rebels' morale.
A bunch of lords and lordlings took a ride to then pompously stride on top of the walls, while the real army fought and died below them in the shit and piss-filled streets.
If years of service have taught me anything, it's that the Highborn don the best costumes and get the best vantage points, whether at a ball or in battle. But it's not the time for that kind of jousting, Witcher. Continue your story.
Things went relatively smoothly after we came out of that tower. That is, until we ran into Arian Lavalette.
Lord Suxon, you shall push for the center aisle and bring down that gate.
It's a good day to kill, Your Majesty! Follow me, gentlemen! For Temeria!
Lord Swan, you and your men shall follow me. We must capture or otherwise deal with Arian La Valette in order to break the defenders' morale.
Yes, Your Grace.
Geralt, gentlemen, follow me! For the glory! Fall back, goddammit! I forbid you to die like imbeciles. Hear me! They've taken a good position, the bastards.
That's generally what towers are for.
If this persists, they'll pick us off like ducks. And I'm no duck. Any ideas?
That ballista would do the trick.
What am I wearing that I have a hood up? Okay.
Blow the lilies! Blow the lilies! Stand your ground! Blow the lilies!
Nope, there's somebody else.
The tower men! Storm the tower! The gods are with us! Kill the Witcher!
outside my windows with the volume up all the way. I hope that didn't pick up. I'm not sure if it did or not.
I didn't hear anything, so...
Okay, probably not then.
First man to the cow will never want for wine. They're no knights. They're traitors. Take no prisoners. The door! Smash the door! Axemen! Give me splinters!
Let me check something real quick. Not quite. Wasn't sure if I'd leveled up or not.
Desist! Or be put down like the rabid dogs you are!
Arian La Valette. This will be no easy task. Surrender, Arian! You'll be treated with honor!
Go plow yourself, King!
Bury them in arrows! Come on, men! For Temeria!
They're well shielded.
You got a better idea?
I'll try to get inside. It shouldn't be hard if the archers provide cover.
That's the son of Louisa and the old Baron. Heir to these lands. He's hot-tempered but good with a sword. Be careful.
I'll try to reason with him.
Cover the Witcher!
Okay. As for why I got multiple talents for a level up, it's a mod I've got installed. Alright, is this the way I need to go? Doesn't look like this is the right way. Don't think this is the right way either, but we're here.
Mother!
I like how the tutorial is like, yeah, you can totally parry and then riposte, and I'm over here like, parrying? What's that? Please go up the ladder.
I know, I'm always terrible with parry.
What,
I
you want me
learned
to
it
put my
for the
sword away?
tutorial, and then it's just like, nope.
I could parry them, or I could just stab them faster.
The famed Geralt of Rivia. You've fallen low, Witcher. Word has it you're one of the best swordsmen in the north. Time to test that rumor.
Enough slaughter. Surrender and Foltest will treat you and your men with honor.
And what guarantee is there that he'll not cut us down to the last?
None.
Foltest defiled my mother. Now he colludes with Nilfgaard.
The king leads an army. You have but a few brave men and your honor. In a minute, you may lose even those. Choose.
Hear that, men? The king sends a witcher, and we are to surrender, forgetting the very nature of honor and pride. We must choose. Shame or a witcher's sword. Is that how you would live? Will you bow your heads before Foltest?
Never!
You heard them, Witcher.
This is between us.
So be it. Stand back, men! My nanny told me stories about you when I couldn't sleep. I especially liked the one of Renfri and her rogues. As I grew, I dreamed of facing you one day.
That dream will not have a happy ending for you.
Louder, Lily!
Halt! He's mine!
Louder, lilies!
The successor of one of Temeria's oldest families perished at the hands of a monster slayer. A sign of the times, I suppose.
You mourn, Arian?
No. He was one of a dying breed. And he was a traitor. Continue.
While I remember, what happened to the dragon?
It destroyed half the castle. Killed hordes of soldiers and flew off.
Where?
In the general direction of Edda.
To think it almost killed us all.
Arian Lavalette has surrendered the castle. Open the gate.
Arian lives!
Open now. Kneel before your king and I shall show you mercy.
Looks like we're stuck.
Indeed, and my magic's no good here. The main force down in those boats is going to beat us to town.
Want to head back to the tent? The camp will be nice and empty now. I've had enough for today.
Tempting. Look, the King's Special Forces.
What of the Baron?
You really had to kill him.
No other way sometimes. Sire.
Vernon Roach. Tell me, Roach.
There's fighting in the town. A section of our forces crossed the river in fishing boats and swarmed the streets, burning, raping, pillaging. The Lavalettes are making a stand near the temple.
What of the Baroness?
Alive and safely tucked away.
Unsoiled, I hope.
As you ordered, sire. She's fine. And beautiful as ever. The children were not with her.
But you know where they are?
In the monastery. But we've yet to penetrate that area.
Cross, quickly.
Protect the king!
Ooh, that's an interesting dragon design.
Dragon! Take cover! To the hoardings!
Protect the king! Run for the hoarding! I'd give my leg for a heavy crossbow right now.
It's a dragon! I can't believe it!
Marigold, stop admiring it and do something!
It's not that simple!
Before the brute turns my army to cinders!
Witcher!
Dragon! Take cover! To the hoardings!
You run.
Some professional you are.
We've got to get to the town. We might stand a chance there.
Is it true you witches
gate!
don't hunt dragons?
Blasphemers!
This one doesn't seem to know.
Do you want me to go over and tell him?
No idea. You're the Austrian experts.
You there, Zod?
Blasphemers!
Back.
Back up! I'll open the gate!
Discord is acting up.
Quickly!
Ooh, wait, presents.
I can teleport myself, but not you! Run! I can't hold this for long!
Triss!
The bridge is burning! Quickly, this way!
Everything's on fire. Oh, hi. I thought I was still in the cutscene. Oh, I see what the problem is. Hang on. One second. We have a tiny issue. Oh no. No, there it is. My fucking Wi-Fi. Please connect. Shit, my Wi-Fi is just out. Please. Please connect. What's going on? Try it again, see if anything. Am I connected? It sounds like I am. Am I back? Zada, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yay, I'm back! My fucking Wi-Fi. Okay.
Completely shat.
Yep, it just completely shat itself, and then I had to fix it. Whatever, we're back. Okay. Okay, let's try that again.
Dragon! Take cover! To the hoardings!
Oh, I'm back here.
Protect the king! Run for the hoarding! Give my leg for a heavy crossbow right now.
It's a dragon! I can't believe it!
Marigold, stop admiring it and do something!
Fucking
It's not
book it.
that simple!
Before the brute turns my army to cinders!
Blasphemers!
How do you fight something like that?
You don't. You run.
Some professional you are.
We've got to get to the town. We might stand a chance
The
there.
gate!
Is it
They're
true
at the
you
gate!
witches don't
At
hunt
them!
This one doesn't seem to know that.
Do you want me to go over and tell him?
No idea. You're the monster experts.
Blasphemers!
Oh, hi. Didn't notice you. Oh, you can't loot anything. Wow.
Down with
Back up! I'll open the gate! Quickly!
Yeah, whatever. I don't care about any of that stuff.
Go! I'll manage! I can teleport myself, but not you!
Triss!
The bridge is burning! Quickly, this way!
Move. Okay.
plowing dragon nearly reversed the course of the battle.
The fighting should have scared it off.
Forget the dragon. I need to hear how this story ends.
You were at my side almost all the time after the bridge collapsed.
Almost. Tell me how you got into the monastery courtyard.
Luckily, whatever other problems come up during the stream,
Ha!
it's fine
And
in
they said we
recording.
couldn't get near the walls. Half a day and the town is taken.
Report! Fighting for the castle continues, and a group of rebels have barricaded themselves inside the monastery.
What of my children?
Oh, hopefully
Likely in the church as well, sire. Fen
Yeah.
took a priest
It
to
wasn't the
task.
power that cut out,
Finally
it was
mumbled
just the
something about
Wi-Fi,
a
and I'm not
passage
sure
beneath
what
the
the fuck
walls.
that was about.
It would take a week to get a battering ram in here.
Axes, sire?
That will also take time.
I'm
But what
sorry,
other course do we have? This priest. What of him?
It is what it is.
What of this passage?
I fainted before I could really get going on him. He's under guard below.
You've some work to do, Commander.
Yes, sire. Silas, you look to this door. Fen, come with me.
Witcher.
Your Grace.
I've a mission for you, one suited to your abilities. Vernon can be persuasive, but he's also hot-tempered, at times losing both his self-control and his subject. You must try to find this other passage on your own. Succeed, and you'll be the envy of all Vizima.
All right, I'll go.
I'm relying on you, Witcher. Where are those axes? Move your asses!
Where am I going? I have no idea where this supposed hidden passage is going to be, so let's just look at everything and go into every room I can find. Oh, that one's locked. Okay.
Would you release us, soldier, sir?
Shut it.
We're innocent.
The king
Apparently that has paid off. I thought this was a coffin. No, it's just a chest. What's my inventory at? I can carry more things.
coming.
And now,
Muggers.
whore sons, you'll answer for treason.
God help us!
What have you done to her?
Shut it. Time to pay your war tax. Gold and silver on the table.
These people are unarmed.
This is not your concern. Get lost.
Get out of here, now.
Right. Sir.
Let's go. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Be careful. You may not be so lucky next time. Find a place to hide.
I must find my wife first. They herded her away with others like cattle.
Good luck.
Fire will cleanse your tainted souls. It'll be better this way, for all of us. You've no business here!
Leave them alone. They're innocent.
Innocent? They're with the Lavalettes. Weeds that need to be ripped out with their roots so they won't grow back again. Treason spreads like the plague. No one will leave here alive. And you, stay out of this.
I won't stand by while you murder innocents.
So,
They're just
what do
random
you do?
townspeople. They have nothing to do with what
Kill
nobles
you.
end up doing.
I was not after your blood. I have witnesses. You win. Mercy.
Let the people out and walk away.
Unblock the door! I'll report this.
Yeah, you do that. Burn anything or touch a single woman, you sons of bitches, and the king will hear of it.
Retreat! Where are these four sons coming from? I don't want to hear this district. Are they springing from their graves? Blow the lilies!
Okay, that's where the bridge is. So it's probably not here.
Block the passage, quick!
Oh, never mind. Okay, that door's locked. Nothing I can climb there. That door's locked. Maybe this door opens to the other side of that. Or not. this way then, I suppose.
Would you release us, soldier, sir?
Shut it.
We're innocent.
The king will decide your fate.
Oh no, wait. It would be...
Death to the tyrant! Death to Foltest!
Oh, I failed a quest because I went too far without completing the last stage of it. Okay. Okay, that is locked. Oh, drowners.
Damn monsters.
Where am I going? Okay, let's see if... Yeah, that opens. Yay.
Scoia'tael.
Down with tyranny! Down with tyranny!
Okay, this door opens. And what about this one? That one's locked. Okay. I'm gonna just throw down a save real quick. Well, I'm not going down that way.
For the Baroness! Lava
That door's not even interactable at the moment. Key required. Okay, that's a little different.
They're no knights. They're traitors. Take no prisoners. Crush those vermin. We can repel them.
Okay. Yeah, no, that is not any better than what I've got.
You have just become the most titled witcher in the world. And the wealthiest.
I'll remind you of that when this is all over, sire.
See, Vernon? Geralt succeeded.
Lucky he did. The priest was downright discourteous and went off to meet his gods.
I saw Scoia'tael on the river.
Where? How many? What colors did they wear?
Plough the elves. We'll tend to them later. The monastery awaits.
Scoia'tael. This puzzle is beginning to come together, Geralt. You're either telling the truth or weaving a very convincing lie. I want to hear the rest. Foltest bastards. The Solar. What happened?
We might have arrived at the same time if not for Tails.
Be specific, Witcher.
Well, the Archpriest told the truth.
His Majesty King Foltest of Temeria.
Arthur Tails, erstwhile Count of Nesvelt. I signed your sentence.
Yes, yet the Baroness saw fit to pardon me. An awkward situation, to be sure.
Anais and Boussy, where are they?
The royal children.
Don't test my patience, Tails, and I'll grant you a quick death.
Confess, Foltest, before the gods and the people. Boussy and Anais are the fruit of your loins. Bow to the gods and admit the truth.
You may not have noticed, Tails, but I just took this town.
Aided by murderers, sorcerers, and a mutant for whom nothing is holy.
This is hallowed ground. You will not raise your hand against a servant of the gods.
Where have you taken the children?
The Solar. They're in the Solar.
What is this? Blasphemy! Sorcerer's tricks!
Quiet down, Tails. This is a church.
I'll not forget this, mutant. You hear?
Damn, I've seen assaults go awry, but the dragon topples them all.
Tops.
Tops what?
Well, tops all.
Damn nonsense. Geralt, you should know. Is it possible to tame a dragon?
Not as far as I know.
No mercy.
Then why is this reptile eating only mine, then?
Let's hope Marigold got out of there.
I'm sure she did.
If not, you'll need a new advisor, sire.
Shut up, Roach.
It's possible that the dragon simply...
Another word from you and the dragon will not be your main concern.
Enough! Both of you!
It's like listening to frat boys arguing.
The dragon's back!
I can't.
Oh, no. I lose my sword.
You saved
nope,
my
I got
life
it back.
again.
Okay.
Ask what you will of me, Witcher. Within reason, of course.
I need to leave, sire. I'd like Triss Merigold to come with me. If she wants.
Are you blind? She's enamored with you. You may leave, and none shall stop you. You have my word.
Who goes there?
Foltest. I've come for my children. Geralt, wait here. You might scare them.
Ah, thanks be to the gods. My prayers are answered.
This is a really elaborate trap. Like, this could not be more obviously a trap. But it's an elaborate one.
Go, Boosie.
That's not my father.
But it is your king,
Like, you
boy.
tried. It's obvious, but damn, you tried.
Oh no, it's even more obvious because Geralt deliberately gets sent away to go look out a window for no reason.
Bells, your triumph is complete. The city and fortress taken, sire. Time to thank the forefather and the mother creatrix for this great victory.
A moment, blind man. I've not seen my children in 6 months. The gods can spare another minute. Listen to me. Your mother and I quarreled, but that is over. She was deceived. Evil men turned her against me. These men have been punished, and all will be well from now. No tears, Boosie. One day you'll be king, and kings do not weep.
Armed men approach, sire. Children, go to the refectory.
My knights will soon be here. You must meet them, for one day you will rule them. Boosie, go wash your face. They must not see that you wept.
There's a bucket of water in the next room.
Anais, help your brother.
It's gonna happen now.
Sire, let us pray.
They must look like the royal children they are.
They have your eyes, sire.
Oh no, he died. How blatantly fuckingly obvious. I would be honestly shocked if this wasn't Letho. They're really trying to play up the drama for this.
I've noticed. You sound like me when I was playing that one Seek and Find game. And every time it was just like, oh, there's a monster.
No, the obvious plot
How
twist that I saw coming an hour ago happened.
Okay, You remember that Seek and Find series, right?
Yes.
Well, the 5th game, you remember when I was swearing to Heckenback it was the same stinking woman because it's always someone's aunt?
Yup.
I was right!
Of fucking course you were.
I was right! It's just like, this poor lady needs to get a break!
And Letho can apparently survive jumping out a really high window.
We've confirmed it's Letho, or we're just assuming it's Letho?
If it's anyone else, I'll be shocked. That'll be the big twist. And Geralt gets blamed for it! Yay! And doesn't even try to. Okay, fine. You're playing nice.
suppose that's the extent of what you'll give me.
Does this mean I'm free?
Foltest, King of Temeria, has been murdered. Unfortunately for you, you're the only suspect.
The murderer outsmarted you, so I'm to rot in this dungeon.
Oh, no danger of you rotting. You'll hang.
Convince them otherwise.
I have no influence over the court.
But Triss wasn't there, so she might not be able to do anything. These two are kind of irrelevant.
What if someone vouched for me?
You have a witness.
I was thinking of Triss.
Was she not your lover? Who knows? But it's common knowledge she is.
What happened to her?
Well, she's fine. She's been invited to the next meeting of the Council of Regents.
What's the situation in Temeria?
The Council of Regents has convened to restore order. That means three things. Utter chaos will prevail, Visima will run dry of wine and strong drink, and the local whores will make a killing.
Is Triss participating in the meetings?
Indeed. Only to find out that she's no longer needed.
How do you know?
It's my business to know.
They want to run a kingdom without a sorceress?
They already have a kingdom without a king. They'll use every opportunity to get rid of her.
Who will rule?
The chief contenders are Count Maravel and Baron Kimbold, who already tussle for control of Lavalette Castle.
What about Foltest's bastards?
The king's blood runs in their veins, so yes, they are entitled to the throne. Not some drooling nobles.
Pretty sure they're like 10 or something, though. No one's gonna put them on the throne.
Foltest told me a lot
You're
about
sure
you.
about that?
Not for him, I
It's
believe.
happened in
Drunk
real
and
life.
vagrant.
Younger kids than 10
Foltest
have
did
been
more for me
made
than my
king
father ever
or
did.
queen.
But then my father
But
did exactly
because this
nothing.
is The Witcher and there are nobles
In any
who can
case,
fight for the case
I'll
and
not
have
rest
actual
until the
armies,
murderer is punished.
unlikely.
Tell me how you serve, Vernon.
I carry
Okay.
out orders others are incapable of executing.
For fuck's sake, you command the Blue Stripes. Do something. The real murderer is free, and he's further and further away with every hour you spend prancing around in here.
I find the Killer Monk story unconvincing.
I don't claim he was a monk. He was wearing a frock, though. He sailed off in a boat with some Scoia'tael.
Would you recognize him?
No problem. A mountain of meat. Never seen anyone bigger.
What would you do if you escaped?
I'd go
Fuck
after
it.
the Kingslayer.
You know where
Calling
to
him
look for
down.
him?
Some Scoia'tael helped him escape. That's where I'd start. I expect you might know this particular group of elves.
How'd you work that out?
They wore blue-striped masks. Trophies, I expect.
Yorveth's commando. I know where to find them. We've a trail to follow after all.
If you want to start over and take it easy this time, get me some food.
Now that you mention it. Vess! Bring us food and drink.
Shame you didn't think of that earlier.
It's your own fault, Geralt. Your fate is in your hands. Thank you.
Never heard of women serving in the Special Forces.
Vess is one of my best people.
How'd she wind up in the Blue Stripes?
I pulled her from the paws of the Scoia'tael. Just 16 when they torched her village and slaughtered everyone. The unit commander took a liking and spared her. One last thing. This file is about one Geralt of Rivia.
And Foltest's death?
Actually, Geralt's death. The report details events from 5 years ago. Rivia. Population 1,234. In that, 253 non-humans. September the 25th, 1268. A riot erupts. A massacre ensues. The streets run with the blood of elves and dwarves. One person finds the courage to face the raging crowd. During the rioting, 76 non-humans perished, including the Witcher, Geralt of Rivia. Stabbed in the chest with a pitchfork by a man of whom we know only that his name was Rob, and he owed 3 crowns at the local tavern. Yennefer of Vengerberg dies trying to heal the Witcher. The bodies of Geralt and the sorceress are taken away by a mysterious young girl with ashen hair. Their place of interment remains unknown.
I remember. Rivia. Yennefer.
What just happened?
I saw my own death.
And the rest? Have you regained all your memory?
That's all. I just remember the end.
Vess! Interrogation's done. Restrain the prisoner. I'll take the key. I sail upriver at dawn. Guards will collect you in 5 minutes. Eat. You'll need your strength.
Not yesterday. He was a hero, pretty much. Everyone's man.
Personally saw him cut down 20 men in the blink of an eye, so it's no surprise.
See him dashing along those walls. Can't rightly say I ever saw his sword the blade move so fast.
I thought that beast would tear him to bits when it came out of the clouds.
Delayed don't mean denied. Hangman will do that tomorrow. What say we, teach him a lesson for what he did to Foltest?
Hey, my manacles fell off. Can you help me get them back on?
Right. The freak's freed himself.
How the devil did he do that?
We've got to get in there. You go left, I'll go right.
Oh, these... fuck. Wait, no, there was a thing. Let me loot the thing. Oh, okay, it's just money. Did not mean to go through there. Well, it is a
Damn
weapon.
torches. I can't sneak out in this light.
Ah, that's why they gave me cat.
Huh? What was that?
Didn't mean.
Oi, be damned!
That's a cutscene I wasn't expecting. Okay.
Witcher on the loose! After him!
Leave me be. Let me alone, please. Don't hurt me.
Cook promised meat today, you stinking
I want my
pig.
desk job back.
Drop
hit him,
your
please.
weapon! Cook promised meat today, the stinking pig.
All right, hogs down. Let's see it. What? I'll throttle idiot.
You wanted
You
a map?
deaf or what?
There it is.
I said a
first-rate
prisoner's
call.
escaped!
Wanted me inside?
Guards!
Here I am.
Where the hell is
What the
everyone?
fuck?
Guards, over here!
You're a bad example to others.
I am Shilad Fitz-Estelen, emissary of the Empire of Nilfgaard and its most divine Emperor, Emir Var Emrys.
What do you want of me, Nilfgaardian?
Simply to speak, my lady.
Ah, really? Something you would not dare were my son still alive.
I very much regret the death of the Baron Lavalette. Please accept my deepest condolences. Yet it is precisely his loss that renders our conversation mutually desirable.
Let go of me. I shall walk unaided. I shall return, rogue! And I shall repay you.
Let us go, my lady. Your cries can do us no good.
Does that do more damage? On the high end, but not on the low end. Hmm. I'll stick with what I've got.
State whose ruler titles himself emperor.
Please just attack him. Oh, hi. No, this is...
Come in, Master Geralt.
No, wait, this
Allow
is
me to introduce the Baroness Lavalette, mother to the royal children, who at present mourns the passing of her eldest son.
Milady.
I comfort the Baroness with assurances that House Lavalette need suffer no more, its future brighter as it stands protected by the Empire of Nilfgaard.
Did you kill my son, Arion?
I had no choice. He knew what can happen once swords are drawn and begin to swing. He chose death over shame.
Stubborn like his father and grandfather before him. Honor above all. How did he die? Did he suffer?
No. I doubt he felt the final blow. Didn't even see it coming.
There's that, I suppose.
Milady, I wouldn't trust the ambassador if I were you.
Master Geralt, let us be serious, please.
Let him speak. I wish to hear this.
I didn't know your son, but I know he saw the Empire as a foe, as did King Foltest.
You've no notion of the events transpiring in the kingdom, of what Kimbold, Maravel, and their ilk are capable. My duty is to Foltest's children, their safety. And though I too see a pact with Nilfgaard as a pact with the devil, I feel I have no choice. Besides, can you say that you really knew the king?
Well enough to be confident of my words.
Truly? In that case, what kind of a man was he? I wish to know your view.
Dialogue trees. Honestly, this is probably the most
Conceit,
accurate.
greed, lechery, anger. All the human demons gorged themselves on Foltest, though those traits might have issued more from the office than the man. Who knows?
Master Geralt, I've hitherto disregarded the rumors of you being a monster slayer and a philosopher in equal measures. Yet a philosopher you are, and a subversive one at that.
The ambassador questioned your guilt. It seems now that I too believe you did not slay the king. Your Excellency, you will aid the Witcher to escape the castle. That is my wish.
But, my lady, this would represent an immeasurable risk in my estimation. And there is the matter of your son.
He chose his fate and departed in a manner worthy of the Lavalets. How am I to believe you'll protect me from reptiles like Kimbolt and Maravel when you balk at the notion of deceiving a few prison guards?
Milady, I shall do what is in my power. Give me a moment, Witcher, then proceed to the main gate.
Guards! The witch has fled his cell and is raging in the dungeon. Restrain him immediately. But one more word, soldier, and I shall personally make certain you hang beside the fugitive. To the dungeon, on the double.
Oh, okay, that wasn't the road I needed to take. Really? That way? It should mean going that way. Okay. Well, let me save here.
Geralt, over here.
Can I have my shirt back?
You were to sneak out. Avoid anything resembling a bloodbath.
You left me the key to my manacles, not an invisibility cloak. Triss, is everything all right?
Not exactly. I'm no longer the royal advisor. I've lost my post, my home in Vizima. Witcher's mistress, they call me. Kingslayer's whore.
People say what they think they have to.
I know, but...
They'll change their minds as soon as we find the Kingslayer. Roach will see to that. Right, spy?
I'm no spy, but you're mostly correct. An interregnum is chaos by definition. Rats like Baron Kimbolt and Count Maravel rule Temeria now, or strive to. But no one save old Natalis can restore true order.
Natalis is far away and of low birth. The crown's simply out of his reach. Baron Kimbolt, on the other hand.
Politics is secondary right now. Vernon, learn anything new about the Kingslayer?
A week ago, I got a message from an informer in Flotsam. He saw Yorveth in the company of a large, bald man, not unlike the one you described.
A week ago? Sounds like a cold trail to me.
We need to start somewhere. The trading post is a few days upriver, in the forests that lie on the Aedirnian border. Yorveth's territory.
Flotsam it is, then. Triss.
Yes?
I'm a bit beat up. Will you look at my wounds?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go below deck. And I need you to tell me about Yennefer in detail. I want to hear it all, even the things you don't want to tell me, even the things that might hurt.
Prepare to cast off. Clear the lines and all aboard.
Lines clear, Captain!
War is a good time to forge friendships, alliances. Harry and Lavalette, busy building walls and forging swords, forgot that. When he was gone, those he loved were forced to forge friendships with those he hated.
Life can't be easy for anyone who's unlucky enough to be labeled a regicide. That goes triple for someone like Geralt. Could his luck get any worse? I've known The Witcher for a long time, and I'm sure that kings, courts, and politics concern him about as much as last year's snow. But hey, life doesn't always dole out what we expect, right? Sometimes it even forces us to associate with unsavory characters like Vernon Roach. No, I'm not making any excuses, and yes, I had my reasons. The Witcher spent most of the way to Flotsam talking to someone. Long into the evening, as water lapped against the boat's side, Triss told him forgotten stories of his unexpected child and his toxic relationship with a sorceress named Yennefer. Stories of a life stolen from him. Am I boring you? Don't set this tale aside. Give me just a few minutes more, for someone special's about to appear in dire straits upon a scaffold.
Please, no more cutscenes. I just want to save for the night. Nope, one more cutscene. Oh, it's a flashback. Wonderful. This game has been mostly flashbacks so far.
Must suffer their unskippable cutscenes. Though at least it's not an unskippable cutscene before a boss fight.
This is true.
Those
And
are the
technically,
fun
I could skip these cutscenes, but I want to know what happens.
Yeah, with the unskippable boss battle cutscenes, I'm currently.
Oh, those are fucking unbearable.
I just remember the tags, and in the one post I saw, and it was the one I was
Reasons I'll probably
thinking
never
of,
play God of
because
War.
If you've ever, well, I played Kingdom Hearts 2,
jeez.
and
You've told me stories, horror stories of Demyx.
fucking boss fight!
Ah.
No one wants the fucking dancing water anymore!
Not after the
Which
6th,
it would be
7th,
fine,
8th,
but you're on a time limit!
Ah. Shit, right. I keep forgetting that boss has a time limit on it.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, he would be easy to beat if it weren't for the time limit. The time limit is what screws you. I know when I saw the Prods doing the one. I don't know who Prince Horus is.
Sheathe your sword, Elf. I'm here to talk.
Apparently that's another nasty one. I don't know what game it is,
Bow low.
but someone
You stand
apparently
before
they
a
had to
head
save
crowned.
Prince Horus.
That of Demavend, king of Aedirn, by the grace of the gods, sovereign of the Pontar Valley, and so on.
And you are?
A friend to non-humans. I have an offer. Speak.
Have I ever told anyone on
Atticus
have
will soon
I
return,
ever
and I'd
told
rather
you
know
on
before
stream
then.
about the
I
story
can
of
add
how
several more heads to this one.
Pokemon Sun and
Which
Moon
crown?
being kind of jack-offs about letting me save
Foltest to
and
Sarith.
making me do the top.
I barely escaped in
Coco fight
Adam.
right
I'll need help,
after
access to your
the Elite
hideouts
Four
and
without
maps of your
saving actually
secret
stopped
trails,
my basement from
and
flooding.
the support of the Skoyata.
Which
You have
sounds
not, but
weird,
there's currently
but
dialogue
there's-
happening.
Interest in the killer's fame.
Then why do you wish them dead?
But by all means.
It's a long story.
Okay,
Your
so
beast
what
man is
happened
neck.
is
Time to
you
go.
played Sun and Moon. Well, just about every Pokemon game I've played
Saves your game after you
Elite
beat
Four,
the
they
Elite
give
Four
credit.
normally.
Yeah, and you get to save. You have to fight a legendary right after you do not get a chance to save. So me, it was before bed, which, as you know, I worked.
I forget
nights
if Sun and Moon does
before.
the thing that most of the other ones,
before
where
bed.
once you get to the Hall of Fame, it saves there, usually.
I don't think it did.
Can't remember if Sun and Moon does that or not, though.
If it did, I can't remember. But
I remember
did, I
that.
can't
It's like,
remember.
guess what?
But
You get straight into a battle with a legendary, where if you fuck it up, you have to go beat
Yes.
the Elite Four again.
exactly. So I was sitting there. I
Flotsam
had
should be just beyond the
thought that
points.
I'd be able to
We'll
beat the
take the
Elite
beach.
Four, which were
Who's
tougher than
we?
I thought
You
they'd
and me.
be. And
Reconnaissance.
then
I'm coming too.
be able to
You
go
should
to
stay
bed.
behind. We can't
So
be sure of the reception
I'm
you'll get.
sitting there like
Precisely why I won't let
duking
you
it
go
out with
alone.
Tapu Koko.
Someone's
like,
gotta look
for fuck's
after
sake,
you.
I just want to sleep, but I don't want to have to do all this shit.
That
So I'm
time of
just
the month.
going for it, and I actually did manage to catch it.
Yeah,
So the thing
shockingly,
about
it's
where
not
I
that difficult to
live-
catch. But what a shitty way to set
Okay,
it up.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I was actually it was running out of moves. I am very lucky I managed
Oh,
to catch it when I
jeez,
did.
you're
or
lucky it
would've
didn't
struggled
struggle to
itself
death.
Exactly. Well, the thing is, I used false swipe, so it could only struggle once.
Ah!
But I caught it. I caught it. So you know how my house is laid out. How
You're on the
door
basement
is actually
floor.
on the side.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the basement door is actually like at the driveway side. Well, the thing is, when it rains really, really, really stinking hard, and our gutters weren't working well, the water
It's
will
sloped
just
well
flow
enough.
into the door.
Yeah, it's sloped just
So I
well
had
enough for it to
gone
slope
out-
into the house.
Yeah. So I had just peeked out, and then I see water trickling into the door. So if I had not been awake, God, my basement would have been freaking wet, and wet carpet stinks.
It would have been rank for a while.
So that is how Pokemon. Yeah. Yeah, that's how Pokemon being absolutely obnoxious about that stinking legendary fight kind of saved my house from flooding. Or at least my basement. Which I mean, it's not full. It's still pain. It's
Yeah.
still a stinking pain, and I am glad that didn't happen, but it was just like.
Okay, we have completed the intro, and I think that's enough for one night. So, next time, I think I'm going back to Doom, and then we'll do this again after that. See you then.